Alright people, Mike Saladin here again. Welcome back to some more Hollow Knight. My journey with it has moved quite a bit further on than my previous video. I haven't uploaded everything I've done, but I wanted to show getting through the Coliseum of Fools, the Trial of the Fool, which is the third challenge in the Coliseum. It was the hardest thing I've done so far in the game, and it took absolutely ages. I think I went through it like 50 times maybe before I got it. I got really good, well, not really good, but I could easily get through the first part of the arena quite consistently, but then eventually you get to the part where the floor disappears and there's all these spikes and you have to stay in the air and clinging to walls and stuff like that. And I just completely failed every run at that part where the floor disappears. And this was the run where I finally got past that. And that's the only time I've actually done it as well. So this was the first time I got past the no floor section. I'm not talking about this section right here because this is just a standard early section where you actually have a platform to stand on. The part I'm talking about, there is no platform, there's no chance to heal. I brought Grimchild with me on this run because people had told me that he actually helps out in the no floor section. He just does enough damage to certain enemies that it helps you take them out quicker, and I thought it might be worth a shot. This one, it's pretty good to just hide at the top of this wall and let those exploding bats just fly down there and execute the enemies for you. These jumping guys, these are sort of just a free way to gather soul and get some healing done if you need to heal. They're not that tough to fight, they're just really annoying with how they jump around so much. And they're a bit unpredictable where they're going to land with how slow they move in the air. You sort of think you're going to be ahead of them, but then they just sort of land on you anyway. But it's just a good area to gather soul in. And the Grimchild does help a bit here because he's getting in some damage when I'm standing around healing and stuff. Now, I've used quite a lot of soul that I could have been saving up here if I wasn't so badly damaged. Because it wasn't the best run ever that I was doing here, it was just sort of average. But at this point I'd been through the arena so much that I guess I wasn't even trying that hard in the first few areas. Of course, the ancestral aspid, or whatever these things are called, the little glowing orange guys that fly and shoot the three things at you, they're probably the worst enemy in the game. Everyone hates them, and with good reason, because they can just melt your health if there's a few of them together. But I got through them not too bad this time. I always try to hit these guys while sort of standing underneath the platform so that they fly into the platform, but it didn't really work there. And another primal aspid, you sort of want to get rid of the aspid or whatever they're called first. This section, the mantis traders show up. You want to leave this shield guy, you want to leave him alive, because as long as he's out after you get rid of this first sort of mantis and in this flying mantis, you'll have some time to farm soul and to heal, because he's quite a slow enemy, so you can keep him out here, and that prevents more enemies from showing up as long as he's out here. And then you can just farm soul from him with the dream nail. Grimchild's going to be doing some damage to him, so he will be going away pretty quickly. But that stops these other guys from spawning until you're ready for them. You want to get the flying mantises out of the way quickest, because the attack they do, the ranged attack, it's probably one of the worst things in the game at just melting your health. These guys, they are so annoying to fight. You want to sort of dash towards them as much as possible so that their shots overshoot you. And then again in this section there's some failures, these little crawling guys that come out. It's a good chance to just get in the corner and try to dream nail some of them to acquire more soul, and heal up if you need to heal up, because these guys are really slow until they get too close to you. I sort of failed that time at getting any soul out of them, mainly because Grimchild's here and I forgot he was going to be doing damage to them. And this is sort of a mini boss we have to fight here. This guy, he's not too bad. He goes down pretty quickly, and you can farm his little floating failures for more soul if you need to. But he's not too bad, that guy. Next section is another no floor section. Tried to heal too much. This guy, he's quite annoying with his lightning. You want to get him down pretty quickly, but don't stop. Don't stop while he's still, because the lightning will just follow you. And he brings out a couple of friends, those annoying soul blaster guys, whatever they're called. Sometimes it is just a good idea to use a spell to get these guys out of here quicker. I guess I was resisting doing that because I wanted to save up soul, clearly, this time. But that went pretty well, but I did lose quite a bit of health. You want to get rid of this soul guy quickly, because he's just going to blast you to death. And then it's basically a standard fight against that guy. I lost a bit too much health there. Panicking a little bit now. Like to get that flying guy out of the way first, and then we try to farm this guy for soul. And then heal quickly. You can get in about 2 heals before each of these enemies come out. And then you just want to take them out quickly, and then try to get in 2 more heals. Then the next round after this is another boss. It's the... I can't remember what this guy's actually called, but it's just a bigger version of the enemies you were fighting. You want to get him down real quick, just bash away at him with the nail as much as possible. And then finally get in as much healing as you can before the giant crawling guys, whatever these are. You can dream nail them to get back some soul quickly. You have to maneuver yourself so you're standing sort of between them. Just get in any soul you can and try to have full health for the next part, which is the no floor section. This is where all my runs were ending, and this is actually the first time I got through it. Dreamchild, or Grimchild even, he's doing some damage to them while I'm jumping around. He's helping me out, because every time I would try to attack these people, I was just getting my health melted, so I was trying my best just to wear them down, get that aspid out of there as quickly as possible, because it was always destroying me. Get that mantis as quick as possible as well. Again, I'm losing a bit of health here, but it's still the best I've ever done, because usually at this point I had about 2 bits of health on every other run, and I'm pretty sure the Grimchild is helping me out. He's just doing enough damage at the right time. These 2 guys aren't so bad because they're a bit slower. But again, they're slowly melting my health. I have to be really careful here. Try not to lose any more health, because I just need at least 3 bits of health to go to the final section. This pink guy, I got to him a few times and he normally destroyed me and his friend. And I think that was the final. I can heal quickly. This next section is just insane. A lot of stuff jumping all over the place. There isn't really time to heal too much. But don't panic and go crazy, because these guys are here. Again, lost some health there that I really shouldn't have. Trying to heal up. At least I've got quite a bit of soul, which was lucky. And the Grimchild was doing some damage for me. So finally, now it looks like the arena restarted. My plan here was to get this big guy out of the way and then sort of farm the smaller guy for soul. That's why I'm running away so much. Took a stupid hit there. Got annoyed, fired off a spell. Then a mantis trader showed up. Now I was panicking a little because I had a lot less health than I wanted. And this was the first time I made it to this section. So I was jumping away, letting the Grimchild do some damage. I wanted to keep that shield guy that's down there out, because I assumed that it would be like the previous section. Oh, I was down to 1 health. I didn't remember this happening. But thankfully the shield guy, I left him to last, and he's so slow. that I could farm him for a bit of soul. I think I really slowed this down now, being very cautious, getting one hit with the Dream Nail. Grimchild, again, it's kind of bad that he's here for this bit, because he's doing damage when I could have just left this guy alone and got full health and then full soul. So I do have to speed it up a little bit, getting soul here. I don't even think I get full health back, but what I do get back is just enough to survive, I think, before the Grimchild sort of takes this guy out, I think. So yeah, always leave one of these guys alive, so that you have time to farm some soul and get any health back that you can. It is kind of tricky to time. I didn't get anywhere near as much soul as wanted. I don't think I had time to leave this guy alive because... oh no, did I get him? Okay. Thankfully, I was able to farm this guy a little too then. I thought that soul blaster or whatever they're called was going to destroy me a bit more than he did. These guys are kind of annoying at moving backwards when you're just about to Dream Nail them. But my health was slowly going back up. And to be honest, I was just happy to have some downtime after how intense the no floor section was. And I also had 1 health there at one point, which was extremely scary. Come on. It's so annoying when you get when you're trying to Dream Nail and then you lose a bit of health. Had to get rid of this electric guy quick, because his annoying lightning stuff, whatever it is, just follows you around. Did a sneaky heal against this guy. You really can't Dream Nail him as much because he's sort of too fast for it. Oh, that was annoying, bit of health to lose there. Again, I don't think there's an opportunity to heal during this because these roly-poly guys, they're just a bit too quick at getting across the screen. I was trying it, I think, here, but yeah, Grimchild, he's sort of fighting him for me at the minute. I was just trying to get any opportunity to heal, but yeah, it wasn't working out too well. Okay, get the flying guy first, nice and safe when you're in there. Accidentally landed on someone else, that was annoying. Losing a lot of health that I really shouldn't against these basic enemies, that is annoying. Again, once again, leaving the shield guy alive so that I can heal. Grimchild is sort of damaging when he shouldn't be, but at least I sort of almost got fully healed back up here. Try to get a Dream Nail in, get my last bit of health back. Now it would be nice to have a lot of soul going into the next section. Not sure how much I get off him, but at least I got him 1 hit there. Come on, Dream Nail, nice. I probably, for this strategy, should have had the charm that helps your Dream Nail be quicker, but yeah, I had more important charms I needed, such as the Grimchild for that flying section. I'm not even sure how much he helped out ultimately in the end. Oh, and this is the final boss, the Beast Tamer, God Tamer. You only have to take out the big boy, you don't have to worry about the actual Tamer. I think I really panicked here because I'd never fought this boss before. Again, this was the first time I'd made it this far, and I was just like, I have to do this because I don't want to do this arena anymore. It was literally like 50 attempts, and I was fed up of doing that no floor section and dying. I actually accidentally paused the game here, but it was good because I took a breath. I was like, you're throwing this away, stop throwing it away. I think I panicked even more though, and just started wailing on the boss. I was like, okay, I just have to tank these hits. I had 1 bit of health left. There was no point healing because there's not enough time, so I just soul blasted, and luckily the boss went down. And then his friend, they just collapse because they can't take the fact that their beast has been vanquished. And oh my god, I can't believe I did it with 1 bit of mask health left. And then you get all your money. You don't really need money at this point in the game. I've sort of bought everything. After a while, the geo just sort of becomes a high score that you have, and it doesn't really do anything anymore. So I threw all the money I needed into that fountain to get the next vessel shard. I bought all the charms I could buy, and yeah, I upgraded the unbreakable charms. And this was my setup. If anybody was wondering, Grub Song was helpful to get the health back up. Well, gonna end the video there. Thanks for watching, and see you again next.